I decided to make this video because something triggered me today. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw that certain celebrity interviewed Dr. Fauci, and there were a lot of good things that people said about Dr. Fauci, and it just triggered me because I don't have a whole lot of good things to say about Dr. Fauci at all. I've seen too many inconsistencies out of him. I've seen too many things transpire during this COVID mess to respect this man at all. The numbers have been padded. There's all these false positive COVID tests. There's these draconian measures to shut the country down, increased suicides, mental illness, domestic abuse, child abuse. It's just off the charts. There's so many things that have gone wrong that shouldn't have for the actual mortality rates of this illness. These things, they just don't match. They don't add up. I'm going to kind of fast forward here. There's so much to say about all of that, and I just want to focus on the thing that really, really crushes my soul. I don't know how else to put this. This nursing home situation. I'm in just utter shock. I don't know how else to put that situation. 75,000 people died in nursing homes as a result of governors putting COVID patients in nursing homes. Most of them were Democrats. I don't know about Republican. I heard that it happened here in Ohio. And, administrators threatened to quit because of that. I know that in New York, 6,300 COVID patients were put into nursing homes. There were other states that did this. Thousands of patients were put in nursing homes to recover. And this infected thousands more. This amounted to 75,000 people killed as a result of these mandates by these governors. How does that sit with you? Every time I try to talk about this on social media, it seems to just kind of go right over the heads of people. The death part, the part where people died, they kind of skip past that and they go on about the politics. They don't seem to care about the death part, the part where people died. These people died alone, with nobody to hold their hand, nobody to be there when they died. Thousands of them. This is beyond what I can ever imagine. I can't even imagine the fear inside of their heads when all this was going on. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine? No one was allowed to visit. I wonder why. Why weren't people allowed to visit these people in the nursing homes? They'll say, well, we can't, they're vulnerable. We can't have visitors in there. Really? We could put COVID patients in there, but we can't have visitors. Visitors would put those people at no more risk than the people working there. So how the hell do they explain that? But we're going to put COVID patients in there. That makes sense. 75,000 people died. I want answers. Why aren't these governors, why isn't there some kind of investigation going on? Why has there been no oversight? Why has there been no question? I see some reports. I mean, it's in your treasured mainstream news. You don't have to call me a conspiracy theorist to say that this is, just a bunch of BS. That this really didn't happen. You can't deny it. Sorry. It's in your mainstream news. And here we are in the mainstream news. It's on the mainstream news, and who's talking about this? I see some people talking about it on Twitter. I see people talking about how they lost their grandmother, their aunt, their uncles, their grandfathers. But I don't see much more than that. I don't see anybody doing anything about it. Are they? Maybe somebody is doing something about it. Every time I say anything about it, I get attacked. Some people don't. Some people are on the same page and they're like, yeah, this is horrible. It doesn't make sense. But what can they do about it? We need somebody that has some backing or some power to help these families who lost their loved ones in these nursing homes while they helplessly, stood by because they couldn't do anything. They couldn't go visit them. They couldn't say anything. They had no say. They just had to let their loved ones just die. The people that did this are monsters. They're monsters. This was the genocide. It's a genocide against our elderly. And this is just a small part of the massive, I shouldn't say small part. This is a big part. But the picture is so massive. And it seems like the people have their heads just buried in the sand. It's like, where are their heads? Do they not see what's happening in front of them? I just can't even imagine if it was one of my family members. It's freaking me the hell out. I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what the hell else to say. All I know is I want somebody to frickin' fix it. Somebody better be looking into this. President Trump, do something. Look into this deeper. I'm asking you respectfully to look into this nursing home genocide and fix it.